G'day guys and welcome to Aussie English. My objective here is to teach you guys the English spoken down under. So whether you want to speak like a fair dinkum Aussie, or you just want to understand what the flippin' hell we're on about when we're having a yarn, you've come to the right place. So sit back, grab a cuppa and enjoy Aussie English. Welcome to today's expression episode, guys. Today's expression is going to be for all hell to break loose. I hope you guys have been having an awesome week. I'm healing up. I'm coming good. I was sick for the last week, had a bit of a head cold, had the sniffles. I've been blowing my nose a lot. Bit of a sore throat, but I'm getting better. I hope you guys are going well. A few announcements, a few housekeeping things first. So I'm still collecting postcards. If you guys want to send your postcards, I will make sure that the address is sent below. But wherever you are in the world, if you feel like sending me a postcard, I can just tell you, you can send it to P.O. Box 597, Ocean Grove, 3226, Victoria, Australia. I'll make sure it's in the transcript for this episode. But yeah, I would love to get some postcards and fill this wall up behind me. Apart from that, obviously working away at the Effortless Phrasal Verb course, really enjoying that, guys. Everyone seems to be loving it. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you watch those videos. They're all on YouTube. And if you're interested, you can enroll in the course. And also, I'm thinking about redesigning the Aussie English classroom. Okay, so I think I might just chat to you a little bit quickly about it. There'll be 3 packages for the Aussie English classroom. I'm going to redo the expression episode ones where it's all online. Well, I'm looking for my phone, but my phone is in front of me here. And you can do all the exercises and read everything off your phone instead of downloading files. So I want to make that more streamlined. I want to make it easier to use. I think I want to make a few more additions to the exercises as well. So you would have one exercise every day. So like vocab, to work on your vocab, listening comprehension, phrasal verbs, substitution exercises, Aussie slang, and then I want to do pronunciation of vowels and consonants and the way that we change words when we speak. And then I want to also do connected speech, rhythm and intonation, and then grammar as well. So that would be package 1, where you would get all that. Package 2 would be that you get access to a private group with other students, and you would get weekly live lessons like this that are just for you guys, where you can ask me anything. I can help you. We can go over topics. You'd get weekly tasks for like IELTS, writing tasks. We could have movies that we watch, books that we're reading together. And yeah, we would all work together in this group. And then package 3 would be that you would have several hours a month of private lessons with me, as well as the group and everything else. So that's what I'm thinking about for the Aussie English classroom and where that's going in the next year or so. So if you have any feedback, let me know. We can chat about that later. Let's get into today's episode, guys. So we're going to go over the expression for all hell to break loose. For all hell to break loose. This was voted in by Dua, or voted in by everyone. Dua was the one who suggested this in the Aussie English Virtual Classroom Facebook group. Everyone voted on it. This one got to the top. And so good job, Dua, on picking this expression. We'll start today with a joke, as always, guys. And the joke is, why did the wombat cross the road? Why did the wombat cross the road? To see his flatmate. To see his flatmate. You get that? So a flatmate is someone who lives with you in a flat or an apartment, but it's a play on words here because wombats often get hit by cars, and if they get hit by cars on the road, they get made flat. And so it's a joke about him crossing the road to see his mate who's been made flat by being hit by a car. Why did the wombat cross the road? To see his flat mate. Bit on the nose. All right, so today's expression is going to be for all hell to break loose, guys. As usual, we'll go through the different words in this expression. So I'm sure you know what for is and the word to. All can be used to mean everything, the entire thing, the whole thing. So the entire quantity or extent of a particular group or thing. So I have all of my fingers, every single one of them. I have all of my fingers. Maybe if I had my entire family here, all of my family is here. The word hell. Hell is a place regarded by various religions as the spiritual realm of evil and suffering. So heaven or paradise tends to be the really nice afterlife. Hell is the really horrible one with Satan and death and brimstone and fire. So that's hell. To break, if you break something, it's that you separate it into multiple pieces, usually in a destructive manner. So you're destroying the thing by breaking it. So keep separation in mind here though. So to break something, I might break my arm. If I fall on my arm and my arm snaps, it breaks. I might drop a glass and the glass breaks on the ground as it separates into little pieces. But keep separation in mind for when we get to break loose. Loose, if something is loose, it can be that it is not firmly tightened. So if I had some pants that I bought and they didn't fit me very well, they kept falling down, I could say they're pretty loose. They're not fitting tightly. They're not fitting firmly. So these pants feel really loose. But it can also be if something is set free or if something is free. If it's released, if it's unrestrained. So if I open the cage and a bird flies out of the cage, it's been set loose, it is loose, it's free, it's released. But to break loose is combining those two ideas of getting free, but doing so in a destructive manner. So you are suddenly getting free, you're escaping, you're releasing, or you're being released from something. So you're getting separated from, say, your cage, you're breaking out of your cage to get loose, you're breaking loose out of your cage, or maybe you're breaking away from your captor, someone who's caught you, you're breaking away, you're breaking loose. So those are the words. Let's define the expression, guys. So for all hell to break loose, though, this is where obviously this time it's hell that is the thing that's breaking loose and going crazy, getting out there. For all hell to break loose, it's said when something chaotic or disruptive occurs. So it's a chaotic or disruptive situation, especially one that begins all of a sudden. It begins suddenly. It begins unexpectedly. So I looked up the origin of the expression for all hell to break loose, and it's actually quite older than I thought. It dates back to the 1660s, so the year 1667, from a book by John Milton called Paradise Lost. And here's a chance for you guys to listen to some Middle English. So this is English that I don't understand, that is back from the Middle Ages. And before that, there was Old English. So we have Old English that was like, I think, over 1,000 years ago, Middle English, and then more modern English from like the 1700s on. But here's the line that uses this expression in Middle English. Wherefore, with thee came not all hell broke loose. Wherefore, with thee came not all hell broke loose. If I read that, I have no idea what it means. When it's translated, though, it means, why didn't all hell break loose and come with you? Why didn't all hell break loose and come with you? Wherefore with thee came not all hell broke loose. So yeah, give you a bit of an insight as to whether or not English speakers today can understand English from 500 years ago. So let's go through some examples as usual, guys, of how to use this expression. So imagine the first one. You are dancing at a party and an amazing song that you guys love comes on. Someone starts playing this song, and the song is Men at Work, Down Under. So Men at Work is a famous Australian band, and the song Down Under is a really famous song. I definitely recommend you guys look it up. So this comes on and all the Aussies in the room go nuts. They go ballistic. They go berserk, bananas, they go crazy, and all hell breaks loose. So all of a sudden, everyone starts going nuts. All hell breaks loose. Example number 2, imagine that Colin Hay, who is the lead singer from the band Men at Work, he's the one who sings Down Under. Imagine he walks into a pub where a bunch of Aussies who are fans of Men at Work are having a drink after work. So maybe they're having a jug of beer, they're sharing it, maybe they're having a few pots, a few pints, or a few schooners, but they're sinking some piss at the pub after a hard day's work, after doing some hard yakka at work. There's a bunch of slang in there that we'll go over today. And they see Colin Hay walk into the pub. So they see him walk in and they go ballistic. They go berserk. All hell breaks loose. They go bananas. They go crazy. Ah, it's Colin Hay. Oh my God. All hell breaks loose. The third one is, imagine that after everything's died back down in the pub, so everything's calmed down, everything's quietened down. After Colin's left, everything's calmed down, it's died down. A man enters to try to rob the pub. So he's trying to hold the pub up with a gun. He pulls a gun out and he says to the barman, open the till, give me the cash. I want the money and then I'll get out of here. But if you don't give it to me, everyone's going to get hurt. The moment he pulls the gun out, if the crowd goes crazy, everyone starts running around and screaming, all hell breaks loose. So the moment the gunman brandishes the gun, he pulls the gun out and says, give me the money, all hell breaks loose, because suddenly everything goes crazy. Pulling the gun out was unexpected. Everyone goes berserk. Everyone goes bananas. All hell breaks loose. So that's it, guys. The expression for all hell to break loose is said of a chaotic or disruptive situation, especially one that happens all of a sudden. It happens suddenly. It happens unexpectedly. Okay, you didn't expect it. As usual, let's go over a listen and repeat exercise, guys. This is a chance for you to practice your pronunciation. I'm going to say the phrase, all of a sudden, all hell broke loose. I want you to pay attention to how I am contracting words in this sentence and how my intonation and the connected speech is working, okay? So practice it a few times, listen and repeat after me and try and say it just as I say it, guys, okay? I'm going to say all of a sudden 5 times. I'm going to say all hell broke loose 5 times, and then I'll say the whole thing 5 times. Let's go. All of a sudden. 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 All hell broke loose. 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 All of a sudden, 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 all hell broke loose. Good job, guys. Good job. You nailed it. All right, time for some Aussie facts and then we'll finish up. So today's Aussie fact, interesting fact about Australia is the fact that there are more kangaroos in Australia than there are humans. How crazy is that? So the numbers can fluctuate from year to year, but at the moment, this year, there's estimated to be about 25 million kangaroos in Australia. 25 million kangaroos. To put that in the context of humans, there's 24.13 million humans in Australia. So we're about 1 million short of the number of kangaroos. And to put it in the context of things like cattle, so cows, bulls, there are 26.6 million cattle in Australia. And when we measure cattle, we say head of cattle. 26.6 million head of cattle in Australia. But the interesting thing that I found out when I was looking this fact up is that only a handful of animals in Australia actually get counted. They get an annual census. Humans are one of the animals. Cattle are obviously another one. But kangaroos, obviously too, get counted every single year to work out what their numbers are doing. So how crazy is that, guys? Anyway, remember guys, if you want to get all the bonus content for this episode, sign up to be a member in the Aussie English Classroom. You can enroll now. You can sign up to get it for 1 month for just $1. Try it, see how it goes. It's going to upgrade your English. It's going to take it to the next level. If you go through it, do all the exercises and work hard, I know you're going to love it. Aside from that, make sure that you jump on YouTube, jump on Facebook, send me a message and say g'day guys, and I hope you have a great week. I will chat to you soon. Peace out. G'day mate, thanks for listening to this episode of the Aussie English Podcast. If you wish to support the podcast and help me keep bringing you content, you can do so via my Patreon page. Remember, it's my mission here at Aussie English not only to help you understand Australian English, but to speak it like a native. If that's your goal, make sure you enroll in the Aussie English Classroom, guys, where you'll get all the bonus content for today's episode designed to improve your English even faster. Have a ripper of a day, and I'll see you in class.